Hello friends, welcome. In this video, we are going to learn recording GST transactions in TallyPrime application. However, I am also going to repeat download and installation of Tally, activating license and changing default data saving path as well as report path. Then we will start practicing recording GST transaction. I could bore you if I repeat these things, but some of students directly starts from section 3 Tally Prime with GST. So in view of them, I'm also going to recap the same thing in a short period. So first we will see download and installation of Tally application. To download and to install Tally application, just visit tallysolutions.com and click on the button download. By the time you click on the button download, you will be landing on the download page. Just simply click on the button download. So Tally Prime setup file will be downloaded in your computer. So no matter whatever version you observe on the screen, you can handle any latest releases no matter. So I am recording this video in 2023. So even in future 24, 25, any Tally releases will be released no matter, you can handle all the future versions if you learn this Tally Prime. So my downloading is completed. To start installation, just double click on setup file. Whenever you double click on setup file, you will get a screen like this, install application. Just simply click on the button install. If any old version already running in your computer, instead of getting the button install, you will be observing update. So you just update older version to higher version. As I don't have any Tally application installed in my computer, I am going to click on the button install. So a new application will be installed in my computer right now on screen. Yeah, so once the downloading and installation is completed, I'm not going to start Tally application. Make sure once the downloading and installation of Tally is completed, your first duty will be changing default data saving path. What is that? Changing default data saving path. Because if you directly launch Tally, if you directly go and create your companies will be saved by default in C drive. C drive is not a safe place to save your company's data. Let's say if I directly go to the button create, you can see my companies are going to save in C users public Tally Prime data. So make sure once the downloading and installation of Tally Prime is completed, your immediate duty will be what? Changing default data saving path as well as reports. I wanted to store my companies in other than C drive. C drive is not a safe place. C drive is a place where your Windows operating system was installed. If something happens to this computer in future, if you go to any service center, maybe the service person will format C drive. So we can't take a risk of losing our important data. So I am going to E drive. In E drive, I have created two folders. One is Tally Prime data. It is empty right now. One is Tally Prime reports. So whenever I create a new companies, I want to save all my company's data in E drive Tally Prime data folder. Whenever I export any reports in Tally, I want all my reports to be saved in Tally Prime reports folder. Currently these folders are empty. I am going to open Tally Prime data folder and I'm just collecting the address. Copy, address copied, and go to Tally Prime, right click on Tally Prime and click on open file location. From list of files, you need to launch Tally configuration settings file. Here you can observe what is available by default. Specify location of data files. By default, what is the specify location of data files? By default, what is available? See users public Tally Prime data available. I am going to replace. I have changed default data saving path. And one more, I will open Tally Prime reports folder and copy the address and go to that notepad. And one more, you need to update specify location where files are created during export by default. I want all my default reports to be saved not in C drive but in E drive, and then control yes. So I have changed default data, I have changed default data saving path as well as my exports path. These two very crucial for you. Control yes, save the changes and close. Yeah, just now we have downloaded Tally, we have installed Tally, and we have updated default data saving path as well as reports path. Now I am going to launch. If you are a learner, if you are learning Tally application, you can just launch Tally and you can work in educational mode, but you may not experience all premium features like auto bank reconciliation, checkbook printing, e-invoice generation, e-waybill generations are allowed only in licensed version. However, 80 to 90% you can learn Tally application. Only those things are not allowed in education mode. So I requested students to practice, to have real-time practicals, to purchase license at least for 1 month rental license. Yeah, so as I already have a license, I will click on the button reactivate, and yes, I am going to confirm the same. As well as right now you can see in the left corner you are observing Tally Prime Education. I am going to confirm the password to activate license, and my Tally is going to reactivate once again with licensed version, so that we can have real-time practicals. Now you can see /Tally Prime data. My company's data is not now going to save in Tally Prime data folder. Go to the button create. So here today we are going to learn recording GST transactions with GST in Tally Prime application. I am providing the question paper as well as notes in these video resources. Kindly download them while doing practicals. So just follow the steps as it is I'm doing here. So what is the first step? One, creation of a company and enabling GST. What is our company? Our company name is V Solution. Prepare and maintain book of accounts in the name of V Solutions. Yeah, so after launching Tally application, I'm going to click on the button create, and I'm going to fill my company's V Solutions, and make sure while creating a new company, confirmation of address is most important. Whatever address you are confirming here right now will be useful for your future e-waybill and e-invoices generation. We are from the state of Telangana and the pin code is 5,03,000. While creating a new company, confirmation of these fields are important. And here currently I am recording this video in the year 23 and 24. So financial year started from 1st April 23. Books also begin on same day, 1st April 23. And make sure if you are practicing in next financial year 24-25, enter financial year starting from 1st April 24. Even books also beginning from 1st April 24. Based on the financial year, you enter beginning date both fields. Control A. So you also can see the notes. Fill the company profile and press Control plus A to save it. Control A. So once the company created, immediately you will be getting company features screen, which is also known as control panel of Tally settings, right? So you can control what feature you want to use in this company, what feature you don't. So yes, today I don't want billwise. A separate videos are already recorded in bills receivable and bills payable. So as of now, I don't want any all those disturbances. I just need to activate GST in this company. Yes. So enable GST. Yes. And Tally will be questioning you once again, what is your state and registration type and all those details. And you need to provide your company's 15-digit GST registration number, copy and paste. And here, as of now, we are not discussing e-invoice, so no. Even e-waybill also no. We'll focus only on recording purchases and sales. We'll discuss e-invoice and e-waybill in further sessions. Control A. Once the GST activated, next line again you have set and alter company GST rate and other detail. I am requesting all of you not to enable this feature. If you enable this feature, it will ask you to confirm any one specific percentage. Let's say if I confirm 18%, all my future purchases and sales will be taxed under the same percentage irrespective of product percentage. Let's say who will configure here? Let's say I am running a gold and jewelry business where total purchases and sales taxed under 3%, total gold have only one HSN code. So instead of wasting my time by configuring GST HSN number and GST percentage for each ornament, I can directly confirm GST details in the company level here. But today if you see, we are dealing with a different tax commodity goods. Some of the goods falling under 18, different HSN code, Nokia G20, 12%, different HSN code, solar panel 0, different HSN code. So I cannot fix any 1% for my total company. So who will use this feature? To the businesses who dealing only with a single tax commodity where there is only one HSN code, 1% of GST was involved. There those people can update GST details on company level. So as of now, not defined and save. You also can see that on the notes very clearly we mentioned, do not configure GST details on company level. We will configure GST percentage details in goods level or service level. As we are dealing with a multiple tax commodity goods, this feature not suitable to us. Yeah. So we'll configure in the item level, service level. So we have completed step 1, creation of a company, and then we are moving forward to step 2, creation of common ledgers. There are some common ledgers used in recording GST transactions, and they are purchases, sales, CGST, SGST, IGST, and then you have round off is a ledger used to adjust paisas to nearest rupees. So here, what is a path for creating common ledger? From gateway of Tally, go to create and select ledger. From gateway of Tally, go to create and then select what? Ledger. What is the first common ledger? Name of the ledger, purchases, group comes under purchases. And is this purchase ledger is a type of discount ledger? No. Is this purchase ledger used for any paisa adjustment? No. So not applicable. What it is asking, is purchase is a duty ledger? No. Is purchase is a tax type ledger? No. When we were creating CGST, SGST, IGST, they are duty ledgers, they are tax ledger. Purchase is a common ledger used to report purchases in trading account, not for, no, it is not a duty or tax ledger, so not applicable. GST applicable on the purchases? Yes, as we are buying taxable goods on the purchases, GST is applicable. How much percentage GST applicability is asking me? Don't confirm any percentages even in the ledger level also. We will configure GST details in the item level. For the respective product, we will confirm HSN code and GST percentage in individual item level. I don't want right now. And we are dealing with the goods. Likely just complete creation of all other common ledger. Next, sales comes under sales account. It is not a discount, invoice rounding ledger. It is not a duty or tax ledger. GST applicable. How much applicable? We configure in the item level and save. Next common ledger, CGST. Now this CGST is a duties and tax ledger. What kind of tax it is? GST. C for CGST, save. Next, SGST, duties and taxes, GST, S for SGST. Next, IGST, duties and taxes, GST, I for IGST. And the last ledger you have is round off. Round off is a ledger especially used for invoice rounding. Sometimes it leaves you in income, sometimes it leaves you in loss. Let's say you need to pay someone 110 paisa. How much you pay? 100 will pay. So there is a gain of 10 paisa. Suppose you need to receive 110 paisa. How much you receive? You receive only 100. Again there is a loss of 10 paisa. So based on the paisas, sometimes it will be giving you income, sometimes it leading you to expenditure. I will consider as expenditure right now. At financial year, after recording so many paisa adjustment, based on the end value, if it is income, I will change to income. If it is expenses, I will keep as it is expenses. So as of now, confirm as indirect expenses. And this round off is a special ledger used for invoice rounding. Yes. And we always follow normal rounding, maximum to nearest 1 rupee and save. So we have completed Step number 2, creating common ledger also. You can see clearly while creating any purchase ledger, sales ledger, yeah, CGST or SGST ledger, we did not configure any GST details. We will provide GST details in the item level only. Next, let us embark in creating stock items. How we can create stock items in Tally? From gateway of Tally, go to create and select stock item. Go to create and select what? Stock items. Stock item. So make sure while creating stock item, you need to confirm name of the item, measurement of the item, GST details of the item, and GST percentage of the item you need to provide in the item level. And these are all the items that are involving in our today's class. So what is the first item involving in the business? Name of the item, Nokia watch. I will copy this name of the item, Nokia watch. It is asking me now what is the measurement of this product. How you measure? Kilos, meters, centimeter, tons, dozens, pieces, numbers. How we measure number? One number of Nokia watch, two number of Nokia watch. So how we are going to measure this product? In numbers. The measurement of numbers is not yet created. So here you can press the button Alt plus C or go to the option create. And what is the symbol of measurement? NOS, full form NUMBRS. Quantity code also numbers. And here the system is asking me number of decimal places. Can these Nokia watch can be sold in fraction of shares? Not allowed. We cannot sell 1.5 mobile, either one mobile or two mobile, but not 1.5 mobile. So no decimal places required. Keep it 0. While creating kilos, you can put, let's say, 3 decimal places. 1.5 kilo, 1.500, half kilo, 0.500. For them, decimal place is required. For number, either one mobile or two mobile. No 1.5 mobile allowed. So 0 decimal places. Yes, GST applicable on this product. And see, on the company level, did you configure the GST percentage details? No. So if you already configured, you can just select the option as per company or stock group level. So the data will be imported to this item. I don't want like that. I wanted to specify here separately. Specify details. What is the HSN code of the product? 9102. What is the description? Nokia watch. What is the GST rate? Specify here. Is it taxable or exempted, nil rated, or non-GST? What all these, will have a look at them once. Let's say non-GST. The goods that are not covered in the GST regime known as non-GST. Example, petrol, diesel, liquor for human consumption, timber, sand, coal, quarries, all they are not covered by GST tax regime, so they are known as non-GST. There are some items which are covered in GST tax regime but not listed in the slabs, known as exempted. There are some goods which are listed in the slabs but currently falling under 0%, known as nil rated. There are some goods listed in GST slabs more than 0%, known as taxable. So if it is listed in GST more than 0, taxable, equal to 0, nil rated, not even 0, exempted, out of GST, non-GST. As it is taxable, go for taxable under 18% and save. Likely complete creation of all other items as well. Next item, Nokia G20, measurement of numbers, specify details here. The code was 8517. Nokia G20, specify details here, 12% and save. The next item we have is Dell XPS laptops, measurement of numbers, specify details here. It's 8471 and then specify details here, 18% and save. Next item we have is Epson i9 projector, measurement of numbers, specify details, and the code of this product was 8528 and specify details here under 18%. And the last item we have is solar panels, and make sure in reality solar panel is taxable. Only for our practicals we are considering, only for our practicals we are considering solar panel is falling under 0%. Make sure in reality solar panel is taxable under 18%. Only for these practicals you consider as nil rate. Don't do the same while when you join in the company. So consider in reality solar panel is taxable under 18. Only for our class consider it is 0. So confirm as nil rated. So just now we also completed step number 3, and that is creating stock item. Step number 1, company creation enabling GST. Step number 2, creation of common ledger. Step number 3, recording creating stock items. And then we have the step number 4, recording vouchers. So just go to vouchers. See, in Tally application you always landing in the payment voucher by default. If you directly go to vouchers, you will see default payment voucher. You always keep it in mind in Tally. You always look at left side what is a voucher type, then look at the right side what is the date. So look at the question. What question was stating you? On 1st August purchased following items. So you need to switch to purchase voucher. By default you are landed at payment voucher. You need to switch to purchase voucher. Click on purchases. Then you look at right side. What is the right side date? 1st April. What date was available in the question? 1st August 23. So you press F2 or click on the button date and change the date to 1st August. You always remember in Tally, first look at left and look at right. Yeah. So now you remember. The parties we are creating in purchase voucher known as vendor party, and vendor parties comes under sundry creditors, and parties we are creating in sales voucher known as customer parties, and remember customer parties comes under sundry debtors. And while creating party ledgers you need to update address, state, pin code and GST number statuses as well, just like this shown on the screen. Remember, yes. So as per the question, if you see, on 1st August purchased following items from Bajaj Electronics in purchase voucher. See, what is invoice number we are buying? 11475. From whom we are buying the goods? We are purchasing goods from Bajaj. But is a Bajaj name created already? Not yet. How we create now? Alt plus C, or you also can click on the button simply create. Yeah, Bajaj Electronics is a vendor party, so comes under sundry creditor. And while creating a parties, you need to confirm the state and you need to confirm pin code. At least dummy pin code you keep updating so that you will get habit of updating pin codes in future as well. And confirm the registration status. Yes, the party also registered, and copy paste the GST number. While creating your parties, make sure to update a proper group and address, state, pin code as well as GST number. Control A, and just keep accepting the same. Accept, space bar for help. Yes, we are purchasing from Bajaj. What you are buying? Nokia watch. Nokia watch. How much quantity? 100 quantity. What price? 1090. Space bar. Second item, Nokia G20. How much? 100. At what price? 25,600. In the third line, in the +1 line, in the next line, when there is no items to be added, if you have the knowledge that there are no items to be added, you tell Tally that there are no items to be added in the next line, so Tally will give a chance to add GST. If you just to move from items to ledgers, what you need to do? Just press space bar. So whenever you press space bar, what list you are observing in the right side? List of stock items. You tell Tally that there are no items to be added by selecting end of list and again space bar. Now you can see here ledgers. I repeat it once again. After adding all the items in the +1 line, if there are no items to be added, you need to add GST. GST is a ledger. So now your cursor is moving on items. To move from items to ledger, space, end of list, space. So here it is a local supply. So what kind of taxes will be applicable? CGST plus SGST. That's how you need to make a record of it. Can I save it now? How you save it now? Control plus A. Yeah. Next transaction, transaction number 2 on 2nd August. You look at left side, right side, date is wrong. So click on the button date and change to 2nd August. Yes, this time we are buying goods from CAT Technologies with invoice number 101. What is the vendor name? CAT Technologies Private Limited. But the vendor is not created here. Alt plus C. CAT Technologies comes under sundry creditor is the from the state of Maharashtra. So confirm Maharashtra and also confirm the GST number, Maharashtra state code 27, control A. Now your vendor name is also created. What we are buying from these CAT technologies, it's Dell XPS laptops, 150 number at 45,000 space plus Epson 100 number at 35,450 space. What next? Solar panels 100 number at 11,600. Enter. In the next line, what do you do? Space, end of list, space. Go for IGST because it is a non-local. Go for IGST and control A. Yeah. Next, transaction number 3. What about the transaction number 3? Sold following items. Sold. You look at left side. You need to switch to sales voucher. Just simply click on the button sales. Yeah, now you need to change the date to F2 18th of August. 18th of August. To whom we are selling the goods? We are selling goods to Sahara Enterprises. Alt plus C measures Sahara Enterprises, that comes under sundry debtor. He is our customer. Yeah. So let's say this part is from Guwahati, from Assam 781007, and go for GST number. Double click on the GS number, copy and paste. Control C copy, Control V paste, and Assam state code was 18 and accept. What common ledger sales? What we are selling to them? We are selling Nokia watches 50 number 1175 plus Nokia G20 quantity of 18 at the rate of 31,400 space Dell XPS laptops 11 number 59,600, and then so after adding all the items in the plus one line, space, end of list, space, non-local, so go for IGST, and here you can see there is a paisa involving. We cannot ask 429 rupees and 50 paisa to Sahara, right? You add round off additionally. Now you can ask 430 rupees from Sahara. To check the print preview, press Ctrl plus P and go to the button preview. Here you can see the print preview. To make it zoom, Alt plus Z. And you can use up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow for the navigation of the invoice. And make sure, for more advanced option, after pressing Ctrl plus P, in the right side you can see number of copies you want. By default, if you go to preview, you could not see any status, whether it is a original, duplicate, triplicate. So what do you do? After pressing Ctrl plus P, just go to number of copies, add 3 and all types accept. If you go to preview, you will see now the status on the first invoice as original for recipient. If you go to second invoice, you will see duplicate for transporter. If you go to third invoice, you will see the status of triplicate for supplier, where this option available, and the right side number of copies. Even if you wanted to select a printer, if you wanted to select a paper size, you need to click on the button printer and select the printer that is connected to your computer, and based on the printer you selected, paper sizes will be available. Make sure paper selection is not available in Tally. Paper selection depends on the printer you connected. My laptop connected with a Canon, so I can see A4 and A5 and B5. My Canon printer capable of printing only these sizes. Let's say now you can see you cannot see A3 paper, right? Because my printer is not capable in printing A3 size paper. So based on the printer you connected, these will be available. So let's say by default A4 is activated, that is a long size. So if you wanted to take currently this is a A4 size paper, if you wanted to print your invoice in half of the size, which is actually known as, this is A5. If you double the A5, it will become A4. If you add another A4, it will become A3. So my printer is capable of printing in A4 paper as well as in A5 paper, but not in A3. So the option is not available. So you can choose any paper you want. I will choose this time A5 and OK. Now if you go to preview, you will see little condensed. You can see the letters are not clear because it is a small paper. Remember all this and save. Next we'll go to record. Next, transaction number 4, sold goods to Hindustan Enterprises as on 27th of August. F2, change the date to 27th of August. Alt plus C, the customer name Hindustan not created. Alt plus C, Hindustan, sundry debtor, and make sure this party is from the state of Delhi. Confirm the same Delhi. And copy paste the GST number of that particular party. Delhi state code is 07, and just accept. What we are selling to Hindustan company? We are selling Epson 1 number at 44,600 plus Nokia G20 1 number 32,000 plus solar panels 61 number at 58,600. In the plus one line, what do you do? Space, end of list, space, and go for IGST. Control A, save. Next, we are selling goods to Global Enterprises is a company located in Telangana but unregistered. So as on 31st of August, selling goods to whom? Global Enterprises. The party is from which state? From Telangana. I'll confirm as Hyderabad. And Telangana pin code. And what is the registration status? The party is unregistered. Go for unregistered. So it is actually known as B2C supply, business to consumer, as a registered person selling goods to another unregistered person. So this supply known as B2C supply sales. And here we are selling goods. What goods? Epson 1 number at 44,600 plus Nokia G20. We sold 1 number 32,000 plus solar panels 11 at 58,600. As it is local, add CGST plus SGST 7,33,068. Remember, global is from Telangana unregistered, B2C. Telangana unregistered 7,33,000. Remember the party name global. Telangana unregistered party, invoice value 7,33,000. Next what next available? Next, again selling goods to national enterprises. Same goods sold once again to national enterprises, but make sure national enterprises is a party belongs to the state of Tamil Nadu. I will confirm as Chennai and go for Tamil Nadu. And update. See, the party is what? Unregistered. Confirm the status as what? Unregistered and save. Make sure global Telangana unregistered, national enterprises Tamil Nadu unregistered. Remember these two parties unregistered, invoice value 7 lakhs above. 1 number 44,600 plus what we sold? Nokia G20 we sold. 1 number plus what we sold next? Solar panels 11 quantity at 58. Space, end of list space, as it is non-local, go for IGST and control A, save. Just now we have completed recording the transaction, and did you remember? I'll go to daybook, F2 space, remove the date, enter. I have recorded the sales. See, Sahara registered, Hindustan unregistered. These two invoices goes to B2B in GSTR1. This data goes to what table? Table number 4, B2B, business to business supplies. But for unregistered parties, there are two tables. One is known as business to consumer large, table number 5. Another one, business to consumer small, table number 7. But you should understand one point here. Global Enterprises is Telangana unregistered. So this data goes to table number 7, B2C small only, because it is Telangana unregistered. But government would like to track who are crossing the states without GST number at a time, buying the goods more than 2,50,000 or above. So these national enterprises supply will be considered as business to consumer large. Of course, global enterprises invoice value also more than 2,50,000, as it is a local unregistered party, that will be still considered as small only. But you remember, if any non-local party crossing the states without GST number purchasing goods more than 2,50,000, that will be known as B2C large. Of course, I will explain all these tables of GSTR1 in detail in further class. So I will click on the button go to, I am going to search for GSTR1 and press Alt F2. In which month we recorded the data? In in the month of August, so 1st August to 31st of August. And then you can see here in small, same invoice value. You can see small 7,33,000 global considered as small, but same 7,33,000 national enterprises considered as large because it is a non-local unregistered. Yeah. This is how we have recorded transactions in Tally application. In further, we'll see how to export this GSTR1 report from Tally to your computer to GST portal in the further sessions. See you in the next video. Thank you.